amigos? Bienvenidos a Hoy Wisconsin Today en esta edición especial donde tenemos unos invitados especiales para un festival muy importante que se va a llevar aquí en la ciudad de Milwaukee este próximo 27 de junio. Solo faltan unos días y lo que le están preguntando a las personas es si Milwaukee está listo para desnudarse. ¿Se atrevería usted a hacer eso? Bueno, este tema está causando controversia. Ya estamos en la cuenta regresiva, ya que oficialmente ya se llegó esta sexta edición del Protestival del World Naked Bike Ride, que se va a llevar aquí en la ciudad de Milwaukee, para ser más exactos, en la calle 5 y National. Y el día de hoy tengo como invitado a los organizadores y lógicamente el organizador del evento y al organizador del venue donde se va a llevar este evento, que es The Magic Box Brothers Studios en la mera esquina de las 5 y National. Y también tenemos a John Jakowski, que él es el organizador del festival. Esta ya es la sexta edición. Seguramente usted los ha visto igual que yo todos los años, quizás como van en sus bicicletas, si usted se queda preguntándose, pero ¿por qué están así? ¿Por qué no tienen ropa? Entonces ahora ellos nos vienen a hablar un poquito de este festival, cómo surge la idea, por qué, cómo y cuándo va a suceder y por qué no le debemos de tener miedo. Así es que primeramente también me quiero disculpar por si se nos va lo que es la señal, ya que estamos pasando una tormenta. Primeramente le quiero dar la bienvenida a Juan Flores, quien ya está con nosotros aquí en el programa y por alguna razón no me está dejando entrar. Juan, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenido a Hoy Wisconsin Today.
Buenas tardes. Me da gusto estar con ustedes informando lo que está pasando aquí en Milwaukee.
Gracias, Juan. Quiero que me platiques un poquito, porque pues tú eres un artista internacional, te conocemos de muchos años, tienes The Magic Box Brothers Studios en la 5 y Nacional, y platícanos un poquito de tu estudio antes de entrar en el tema de este gran evento donde por primera vez se va a llevar a cabo en un venue en el downtown, cerca del corazón de la comunidad hispana.
Bueno, Magic Bags nació hace un año y lo hemos logrado consolidar este año, 2026. Inauguramos en febrero 7 y hasta ahorita seguimos todavía y funcionando bastante bien. Yo conocí a los nudistas porque yo hago figura humana, dibujo, pinto, hago body paint. Entonces, he participado con ellos y me ha gustado porque ellos son muy liberales, muy libres, sin llegar a hacer temas sexuales, sino nada más es desnudo, ¿verdad? A mí me ha gustado mucho esa convivencia. Ahí no hay discriminación, no hay una crítica que si estás alto, bajo, chaparro, gordo, lo que sea, todos somos iguales. Y es por eso que ahora que tenemos el espacio, he platicado con ellos, platicaron conmigo y dijeron si podían hacer el evento aquí. Es la 600 Sur de la calle 5, está en la 5 y la Bruce, no es la Nacional, te corrijo.
Oh, perdón, en la
Sí,
5 y Bruce, perdóname, gracias por corregirme. Se me fue el
sí.
avión totalmente.
Bueno, y ya se organizó, ya se pidieron los permisos y se va a hacer aquí en Magic Paths, en Brother Studios, en la calle, en el patio de atrás, coordinándonos también con el restaurante Katrina, que está junto. Y pues vamos a tener el evento, esperamos que venga bastante gente. Bueno, de hecho vienen como 200 personas que se desnudan y hacen su paseo en bicicleta en parte de Milwaukee. La gente que quiera venir no necesariamente tiene que desnudarse, sino que vengan a conocer el espacio, vengan a conocer otras ideas y otros pensamientos de las personas que sí están un poquito más liberales en esas ideas.
Claro, Juan, y justamente cuando hice mi post el día de hoy que iba a tener la entrevista con los organizadores y lógicamente donde le estamos diciendo a las personas que pueden participar, que no necesitan experiencia, que se pueden unir a esta revolución, empezaron a ver un poquito de comentarios encontrados. Alguien me dijo, Mari, te presto mi bicicleta electrónica para que le entrene. Yo dije, pues préstemela, yo voy con mucho gusto. Y alguien subió algo muy interesante. No voy a leer el texto textualmente como lo dice, pero básicamente le está tirando a las personas que se la llevan de santa, que cuando ven este tipo de eventos las personas se persinan y que pues que hacen cosas peores estas personas que quizás van a la iglesia y que cuando ven un evento como esto creen que es algo del demonio, algo perverso. ¿Qué mensaje le enviarías a esas personas que están pensando un poquito mal de lo que se trata este evento, que es algo muy especial?
Bueno, yo creo que si se acerca un poquito a este tipo de eventos, se va a dar cuenta que es totalmente diferente. Las ideas ya venimos con ellas porque nuestros padres nos inculcan el recato, sí, que no te tienen que ver hasta que no te cases. No te tienes que mostrar en nada porque es un pecado. Esas son cuestiones religiosas y nosotros no queremos meternos con eso, ni la política ni la religión. Pero sí tener un poquito más abierta la mente y, y si vamos a hablar de este tipo de críticas, yo preferiría informarme más y convivir un poquito más cerca de las personas que hacen este tipo de eventos.
¿Qué le diría para esa persona que lógicamente, como te expliqué, mi post está causando controversia? A las personas que dicen que quizás todas estas personas que van a estar en bicicleta, que son unos degenerados prácticamente, que yo no lo veo así porque es una expresión de arte y lógicamente John nos va a explicar que ya está aquí con nosotros acerca de esta expresión de arte, pero háblanos, lógico, con John vamos a hablar en inglés y háblanos tú un poquito de esto.
Bueno, yo los invito a que vengan. No se tienen que desnudar, por cierto, que vengan a convivir y que vean cómo es desarrollarse y convivir con toda la gente que anda desnuda, que no tiene ninguna pena, ningún tapujo por enseñar lo que todos tenemos. Detrás de esa ropa estamos desnudos. Así es que vengan, los invitamos a que convivan con nosotros. Vamos a vender un poco de bebidas aquí y convivir más que nada con la gente.
Gracias, Juan. Y le vamos a preguntar a John si are you ready, John? Let us know with a finger if you are ready to go live. He's ready to go live, and we want to welcome John Jakowski. He is one of the organizers for this sixth edition of the Naked Bike event in Wisconsin. John, welcome to Oi Wisconsin today.
Thank you for having me. I'm so glad to be on your show. Thank you.
Thank you so much, John. Tell us a little bit about your event because, you know, especially in the Latino community, there is a lot of controversial. You know, people think this is not a good thing. We know this is just a art to express yourself. Tell us a little bit, how did you came up with this idea? Because this is the sixth edition.
Correct. Um, it took me a long time to start the bike ride. I went to my first bike ride in Madison, first World Naked Bike Ride in Madison, and I've done the Madison World Naked Bike Ride 15 times. So 15 years I participated. I
Wow.
participated in the St. Louis ride as well. So the World Naked Bike Ride itself is held in many other cities, about 70 cities across the United States, and not even in the United States, in Canada, Australia. So there's other places that it's held. But yes, it is a well. Let me tell you how I started it.
Yes,
Um,
please.
my sister, um, as a child, was bullied, was body shamed. And I would come home from school, and her and my mom would be at the kitchen table. My sister would be crying. And my sister is a little bit bigger girl. She's, for a girl, she's 5'11", a little bit bigger boned. So she's maybe a little tomboyish, if you will. And people would always make fun of her because she had big feet. And she could not stand it. She'd come home crying. And I thought to myself, who gives the power, the right for somebody to belittle somebody, pick on somebody, bully somebody because of the body that God made them in? I didn't have a choice of the body I was born in. I'm sure you didn't either. We come out and we try to make the best of this. And then when I went to the bike ride and the body acceptance and the body positivity portion came out, I thought, this is important. This is important to people that they feel comfortable with themselves and their body. Be respectful of each other. And one of the big things with the bike ride is the body positivity and the body acceptance. Not only is it a legal protest, and with the help of Juan and Two Brothers Studio, we turned it into an all-day festival. We call it a Protestival, where we find a venue that will host us. We get vendors. We have music. We have food. We have body painting. And we have some awesome vendors that come and sell their stuff. So we try to open it up to the community. Not only the bike ride portion of it, but even the artwork that goes into the T-shirt design and the poster design is open to the public as well. Every year we open that up. It's a $100 gift certificate to the winning poster and T-shirt design. So we want people to be involved. And getting into what you said with some backgrounds in some communities and some religions, this isn't necessarily accepted because some people can't understand or differentiate that the naked body is not sexual. It's society that makes people sexual. If you go to Europe or Germany, there's other places that have nudity in TV commercials, show nude programs. So the body is inherently not sexual. It's the society that makes it sexual. And one big thing that I'm like confused with, that the U.S. is the only country that shames you to put clothes on, but shames you for the clothes you put on. If you're not wearing Gucci, or you're not wearing, red shoes, or you don't have this bag, or you don't have that bag, or you don't have Nike shoes. And that is so wrong, to judge people because of how they look or how they dress. A big part of this is equality. We want everybody to be included in this. Race, body shape, we don't care. This is an all-inclusive event, and it is Bear As You Dare. So let me make sure that people understand that. Even if you're not going to participate, and you want to come down and see, Juan's studio is just a beautiful, evolving studio with so much art and so much creativity in there. Come and see the studio, enjoy the studio, see the creativity that is there, share the vibe, and come and see what we do. Come and spend some time with our vendors, and experience that you can be naked and it doesn't have to be sexual. And you'll see that's one thing that we pride ourselves on, and try to make a big point for us.
Thank you, John. I love it. John está diciendo que no es nada sexual, que es una forma de expresión. John, who can participate? Basically, I already read the post, but I want you to tell people who can participate if they want to be part of the, naked bike ride. But also, if you're a vendor, who can be part, like where we can contact you to have if I'm a vendor, I would love to be there and maybe sell some items, and people will be excited to highlight new businesses. Go ahead, John.
Thank you. Thanks for asking that question. That's awesome. And I forgot to mention that we are looking for vendors. So if you're an arts and crafter, we are looking for you. You can contact me directly. You can go to the World Naked Bike Ride webpage. It has my email address. Contact me. Reach out. We are looking for vendors. We are not looking for food vendors, but we are looking for arts and crafts, makers market. Even if you have a business and you'd like to promote it, we do have insurance salespeople, HVAC people that are vendors that are coming. Please reach out to me directly. As far
Okay.
as participating in the bike ride, everybody is welcome. And let me say that again. Anybody and everybody is welcome. If you want to participate in the ride and you are a minor, you must be accompanied by an adult.
Okay.
That is one thing. But again, everybody is welcome. You do not have to be naked to ride. It is a bear as you dare event, which means come as you are. If you want to join us, you can join us in any stage of dress. You are welcome. We're going to have body painters as well. And body painting is very popular. Juan, we all know Juan is one of the most awesome artists and has helped us out in the past. This year he's going to be with the art studio. And thank you to Juan and Two Brothers Art Studio for hosting this event with us, for really helping us. Last year, our venue, the venue that we were at, the lot was up for sale and it got sold. So that's why we found a new home. And by home, I truly mean a home, because if you haven't visited Juan's art studio, please stop by and get a vibe from the art studio. Look at the art that Juan and his brothers have created with some of the things. The vibe is fantastic. It really is. So if anybody has any questions as far as the ride or being a vendor, please reach out. We do have enough body painters at this time. I'm not accepting any more food vendors either, because the Katrina Cafe, we want them to get some business as well out of this for hosting us. And yeah.
Thank you, John. I want to go back to Juan en Spanish. Y Juan, por favor, una vez más, si nos puedes hacer una reseña breve de lo que dijo John, y una vez más invitar al público para que estén presentes este junio 27, y los horarios, por favor.
El horario es de 12 del día a 4 de la tarde. A las 4 de la tarde es cuando empieza el desfile de las bicicletas que van recorriendo Milwaukee y regresan, y pues ya cada quien, la persona que quiera quedarse un rato más, pues puede estar aquí en nuestro estudio de Magic Box, o junto, que también Catrina's Café nos va a auspiciar, que va a tener el servicio para los que se quieran quedar. Y bueno, como dice John dice que no es sexual. Esto es solamente mostrarte como uno como uno es, no es otra cosa. ¿Alguna otra pregunta? No entendí muy bien.
Sí, básicamente lo que queremos es que las personas entiendan que esto es una expresión de arte. Lo que queremos es dejarle saber a la comunidad que esto no es una perversidad, que son cosas, eventos bonitos, es lo que estamos aclarando en el programa, porque lógicamente, John, something that happened today when I put my post, and that's why I want Juan, while you are saying all this in English, because for the Anglo community, we are used to do these things, and personally, me being a journalist, I've been exposed to so many things in life that I don't think this is a bad thing. But I was telling Juan, when I upload my post that I was, promoting your event in my page, And then people start telling me, Mari, has a joke. I will borrow my bike, and you can, be in the World Bike Naked Festival. And I'm like, for sure, give me your bike. And then other people were saying that, comparing people who go to church, like sometimes people think that they are saints, and when they see the bike naked riders through the city, they are, oh my God, this is so bad what they are doing. These are crazy people. And sometimes people think this is just a bad thing. And I just want you to clarify that this is just a art expression, is nothing bad, like you did before, and to invite again to our community to be part of this wonderful event that probably will change their life and their mind.
It's it's brought up to me all the time, the nudity aspect, and of course the nudity aspect is so huge to this. But and I was born and raised Catholic, and I also have a podcast, and I've questioned spirituality with
Yeah.
this because number one, if you go back to day one that you're born naked until Adam and Eve did what they did, and wherever your beliefs fall there, that's where it all changed. But the dear Lord Jesus Christ makes us born naked. Everything after that is. But yes, this is truly, the human body is beautiful art, and I wish people would leave the sex out of it, because if you just look at beautiful bodies, that's all it is. You don't see people having sex. You don't see people in various forms of arousal or anything like
Mhm.
that. That is not allowed. There are strict rules, rules of nudism and rules of etiquette that are posted on the website and the American Association of Nude Recreation. So even at the bike ride, there will be people that will be wearing pink cowboy hats. And those are called the pink hat people, which are very simply security people that walk around to make sure that there is nothing going on that shouldn't be, that people aren't taking pictures illegally, and there's other forms of that. But we provide a safe environment. Um, and again, this is, you mentioned it earlier, this is our 6th year. We've never had an issue with the Milwaukee Police Department. I work very closely with them. I work very closely with the ACLU, who will be a vendor at the bike ride. So if any of our listeners have any problems or issues, the ACLU is really our friend in more instances than not. So I just want to put that out there. And again, thank you so much for having me on and let me talk about this. And if you are local, I would invite you to come down if you would like to do some recording, interview people about the experience. You have an open invite
Thank you.
to attend, or to join us, I should say.
Thank you so much, John. One more time, invite the community to be part of this experience. Mhm.
Please, everybody, join us. Join us on June 27th, noon till 4. We're going to ride at 4 o'clock. We're going to have vendors, food, body painting, live music, 2 great venues to explore. Come and celebrate that you're a beautiful person, body positivity, self-acceptance, a short bike ride around the city of Milwaukee. And have some fun. You'll never see a protest, a more peaceful protest, with more smiles on the people's faces. I guarantee you that. And I want to thank the community for accepting us as well, because I know once you see this and you understand what it is, it changes things a little bit. So thank you so much for helping get the word out. I really appreciate that.
Thank you, John, and I hope to be part of this event also in the next few years. If we continue or connection, and I'd be happy to be there. Juan, una vez más, por favor, en Spanish, para nuestra audiencia. Mira, porque aunque no crean, me están lloviendo los mensajes ahorita y lógico, tengo mi programa because I also do my TV show at 8, but I'm doing some, live right now. Unbelievable, all the type of messages that I'm getting. For example, there is someone, I will not mention the name. I will read it in English and Spanish, but my post is now, when I posted it, I was like, let me see how many people and how many shares and how many views. Right now, I already have 1.1K views. In the comments, someone is saying, no, 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 no. Those people, they have the mind like a crazy mind. There are kids and they do not need to see these people with this, out of it. Like, I don't understand that, why people are commenting that, but you already explained it, John. Pero en Spanish, Juan, imagínate, están diciendo, no,
Sí.
no, esta gente con mente torcida. Hay niños que no necesitan ver gente degenerada. Y otra vez, no pueden decir degenerados.
Bueno, yo creo que es una experiencia extrema estar aquí, pero está interesante am, como todas las experiencias. Y yo los invito a que vengan y que no hablemos nada más por hablar, porque no saben realmente qué es lo que está pasando. Vengan y visítenos.
Gracias, Juan. Entonces, los invitamos una vez más este junio 27 en The World Naked Bike Ride Protestival en Milwaukee. Como lo dijo John, él lo ha hecho casi toda su vida. Esta es la 6ª edición aquí en nuestra ciudad, pero esto se lleva a través de todo el mundo porque es mundial. Entonces, nosotros lo esperamos porque va a haber música, diversión, lo van a pintar, va a haber gente vestida, gente desvestida. Allí no va a haber momento para criticar a nadie. Es algo para que usted lo disfrute y para que usted se sienta feliz con su propio cuerpo. También, si usted es un vendedor y tiene algo que usted quiera vender, comuníquese con John, ya que también necesitan vendors. Él es el que le va a decir a usted qué es lo que ellos están buscando, ya que en este momento comida no necesitan más pintores porque hasta Juan y ya hay otros. Entonces quizás tiene la oportunidad de usted de poner otro negocio y si usted está interesado, usted lo puede hacer a John Jakowski y a dice r84@yahoo.com. Toda la información la va a ver en la pantalla de Hoy Wisconsin TV. Entonces, si usted tiene pregunta, alguna duda, también escuche el podcast de John que lo va a compartir con nosotros. John, can you tell us a little bit about your podcast and how people can watch you on YouTube, maybe Facebook, to make sure they understand why it's important to love your body and to understand that, it's nothing crazy in the world to show your body.
That's exactly it. Again, you're born naked. I mean, if you see the poster that we put up, the World Naked Bike Ride page, Facebook page is WNBR Milwaukee will get you to the World Naked Bike Ride page, the Facebook page. We also have a website that you can go to, which is WNBR-Milwaukee.com. That'll tell you some more information as far as rules, etiquette, what to expect for first-time people. If you look at the poster, and I tell people this often, the people that are offended by nudity or think that nudity is a bad thing, I ask people, how does my nudity hurt you? Show me on your body where me riding my bike naked hurts you. Why does it make me crazy? Because society says I have to put clothes on. Society says I have to cover up my body. Well, I mean, you can watch TV programs, you can go to nightclubs, and you can go to bars and see all kinds of things. And
parece que no se escucha nada.
Sí lo estoy escuchando. Continue. No sé. I can hear John. Can you hear me, John?
I can hear you. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. You can go, you can go to nightclubs, you can go to places around town, and you see
No
young,
se está oyendo.
young,
Sí
Okay.
se oye.
you see young women, young men, dressed provocatively or dressed half naked. Why is going to an event and dressing sexually provocative okay? But when we're naked and we're proud of ourselves and we're showing our body that we are beautiful people, why is that wrong? I think if people take a step back at what this really is, where this is a protest, this is a peaceful protest. And what we protest is the high price of gas. We protest oil, fossil fuels. So that's where it's covered under the Constitution, where nudity in the form of a protest.
Se fue la voz, no estoy escuchando.
Sí, no se escucha. John, I think Juan cannot hear you and I. We can hear him, but we are good.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So nudity in the form. I'm sorry.
No estoy oyendo nada. Perdón.
I don't know what happened. Why he can't.
Yeah, I don't know why he cannot hear us. Let me put Juan in the studio. Let me put him back in the studio. I wanna text him that we can you hear me, John?
I can hear you. Yep.
Yes, you can hear me. Let me text him.
Okay.
And let him know we are good. Go ahead, John.
So what I wanted to say was under nudity in the form of a protest is covered under the Constitution. So that's how it's protected. But so you say, how do you get to the nudity portion of this, and how do you get to the body positivity? How does that come into the protesting oil? So we ride our bikes to protest the gas prices. Okay. So we know to bring awareness to cycling, that there's other options to cars. There's battery operated cars. There's all these scooters around town. So there are more options. But we are bicycle riders, and that's how we get around town. We ride our bikes naked to bring awareness to our beautiful bodies and body positivity and self-acceptance. That's where the nudity part comes into this, and it all rolls in that way, that it's all legal. So if people would take a step back, because everybody says, and I can't imagine how many responses you've got. If you've got 1.1 views, and I get them too. People right away go to the nudity, and I tell people, just take a minute and understand that this is also a protest.
Yes.
This is a legal protest. It's no different than marching for equality, marching for equal rights. And we're just doing it with nudity. So please be accepting of this message that everybody is beautiful. Everybody. We have members in my group, in my We Bear All group, that two ladies have no breasts. They've had mastectomies.
Yeah.
And they've got beautiful tattoos. One lady has a beautiful tattoo on her chest. And it's her way of saying, screw cancer. I'm alive, and I can't imagine that. I can't experience having my breasts removed, but it has to be traumatic. It has to be just, I can't comprehend it. So I can't comment on it because I can't get it. But for somebody to come out and say, I still love myself. I'm not the same person, but I am beautiful. And you know what? You are beautiful. Everybody is beautiful. We've got a gentleman that comes that unfortunately has a colostomy bag, and that's so hard for somebody to come out, and people are looking, what's that? They've never seen that. And right away they think he's weird. What's this guy walking around with a bag on his thing full of urine? There's medical conditions.
Yes.
But you know what? We don't care. You're accepted. You know, we want to be accepted as everybody wants to be accepted. And that's what we preach. We preach inclusion of everybody.
Thank you, John. I appreciate it. I think we lost Juan. Juan, no sé si nos escuchas. He was having issues hearing our conversation, but thank you, John. I do appreciate. Juan, ¿nos escuchas ahora? ¿Nos escucha, Juan? Juan? Did you hear me, John?
I can hear you.
Ok, Juan, yo creo que lastimosamente te perdimos a ti en el audio. John y yo podemos continuar la conversación. Quiero agradecerles el haber estado con nosotros. Thank you so much, John and Juan, for being with us today. I hope this is not the last time. We have more events to come and more connections. And I hope to see you on the event on the 27th.
Thank you so much for having me on.
Gracias, John. Y nada más recordándole a las personas que los esperamos este próximo 27 de junio en el festival que es el más grande del mundo, donde usted va a estar presente este junio en the World Naked Bike Ride Protest Milwaukee, presented by WNBR. Y aquí usted se va a reunir desde las 12 hasta las 4 de la tarde, donde se van a ir en el ride y allí va a haber, van a pintar, va a haber música, va a haber comida, vendedores, muchas personas divertidas. Esto se va a realizar en Two Brothers Art Studio, ubicado en el 600 sur de la calle 5 en Katrina Café. The event is going to happen on June 27. World Naked Bike Ride Protestival Milwaukee is going to happen from noon to 4 p.m. When the rides start, you are all welcome. There is going to be body painting, live music, food vendors, and many beautiful people. The host venue, Two Brothers Art Studio, located in 600 South 5th Street en Katrina Cantina. Thank you so much for being with us today. Queremos agradecerles a todos por haber estado con nosotros. Juan, no sé si me oyes para que te despidas de nosotros y nuevamente la invitación a nuestra gente.
Sí, ya estoy oyendo. Muchas gracias. Le doy gracias a ti primeramente por permitirnos dar nuestra voz para tu comunidad y la comunidad en general. Gracias a John por mirar que estamos dispuestos a participar en diferentes tipos de eventos. Por Magic Box está puesto para todo.
Claro que sí, y como tú lo dijiste, va a realizarse en Magic Box, ubicado en el 600 sur de la calle 5, en la 5 y la Bruce, este 27, desde las 12 hasta las 4 de la tarde, cuando se van. Y pues ahí nos verán en bicicleta. Juan, a quien le guste, a quien no le guste, así que voy a hacer que me presten la bicicleta que me ofrecieron.
Ok, bienvenidos todos.
Claro que sí, son bienvenidos. Nos despedimos hasta la próxima. Que tengan una linda tarde. Chao,
Muchas
chao.
gracias.
Hasta luego,
Adiós.
Juan. Gracias.
Adiós.
Chao.